Hello everybody! Kelly Marcus with Pampered Chef here, and tonight we are doing a TasteBuds recipe. We're doing Korean barbecue chicken skewers. If you're not familiar with TasteBuds, this is our subscription service where we send you samples of our spices along with recipes each and every month to try out and teach new cooking techniques. So let's get going on these. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna look at our potatoes, because that's what the side is for this, is the potatoes. So let's tilt you down, and I'm gonna turn this back on. So the first thing that you wanna do is, it calls for 10 ounces of baby Yukon Gold potatoes halved up. I didn't have any on hand, but what I did have was these absolutely beautiful purple and red and gold potatoes. And so I just went ahead and chunked those up, and then I fried them in some oil for about 10 minutes. You're not cooking them all the way through at this point. You're just kind of browning the outside and getting those nice and golden, because brown food tastes good, right? All right, if we learned anything from Ann Barella on Food Network, that should be it. All right, so to this, I'm gonna add a sauce, and this sauce has water and soy sauce and the Korean barbecue rub and a little bit of honey. Now the recipe calls for brown sugar, but I ran out of brown sugar, so I substituted for honey. So I'm just gonna pour that in there, and this is gonna cook those potatoes the rest of the way and also develop a beautiful sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and cover that and set the timer for, I think it says 8 minutes. Let me check this. Yes, 8 to 10 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and set the timer for 8 minutes, and then we're gonna come over here and work on our chicken skewers. All right. So what if you get one of these in your TasteBuds and you really, really love the recipe, but you ran out of the seasonings in your little packet? Well, you can purchase these in the bottle from me, and they're only about $6 a bottle, so it's not bad at all. All right, these are our chicken skewers, and the recipe calls for you to do this on the grill on wooden skewers, but I'm gonna use my air fryer. If you do use the grill and your wooden skewers, make sure you soak those skewers for a good 30 minutes, if not for a couple hours, and that will prevent them from catching on fire on the grill. All right, you know what? I was gonna put on gloves beforehand, but I forgot, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wash my hands after I do this. I wanted to do one of these up for you guys so you can see how our skewers work. This chicken has been marinating in the sauce for a few hours in the refrigerator. I made a sauce again with the recipe is on there with the Korean barbecue rub and some soy sauce and some. Okay, so here guys, here is where I am the pampered chef, not the perfect chef. I did not read through my recipe all the way. Guys, that's a big, big no-no. And so I ended up marinating my chicken in the sauce I was supposed to brush over it, and instead of in the marinade, which they're very, very close. But so I don't know if I came up with a brilliant time-saving way to do this or if I totally messed it up, but I guess we're gonna see. So make sure you always read through your recipe from start to finish before you get going. Then you won't make mistakes. Okay, so I'm alternating chicken here with little bits of green onion. They're about 2 inches long, and I'm kind of folding them over and just sticking them on here. The rotisserie skewer holder here can hold 8 of these skewers, but I'm only doing up 5. There's only 5 of us here tonight, and so I'm just doing up 5. I'm also using chicken thighs, which has a lot of really, really great flavor. Oh, my cat is saying hi to all of you. I don't know if you can hear it. That's my cat, Took. He's complaining about something. I'm not sure what. All right. Oh, nope. Excuse me. He thought he was going to get on the counter here and have himself a little treat. That's weird. He never does that while I'm working. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys how to stick this on here. This is a little tricky at first, so I want to kind of show you if you have this. So you put the one end in the hole over at this end, and then at this end you kind of squeeze it, and then it locks into place. And now I'm just gonna kind of scoot those out a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna take a second and wash my hands really thoroughly. One thing about chicken is that you never want anything that's touched raw chicken to touch anything else, because you don't want to contaminate everything and make people sick. So I'm gonna give my hands a really good wash, and then we'll come over here and I'm gonna stick this in the air fryer, but I wanna make sure you have a good angle so you can see what I'm doing here. So, all right, here is my air fryer. And this is the little tool here that I'm going to use to put this in here. I'm just going to grab it like this, and then I'm going to stick this to one side, and it's backwards on your side, but it goes all the way in. Oh, I guess I should have turned on my light so I could see what I was doing. That would be helpful. All right, so it goes all the way in, and then once you set it down on the other side. Let me turn that on so you kind of see maybe what we have there. All right, and then I'm going to put this over on rotisserie, and I'm gonna set it for about 15 minutes, and then I'll check it and see if make sure the internal temperature has hit 165 degrees on that chicken. And I'm just going to make sure I gotta hit my rotate button and my light, make sure that's rotating. There it goes. All right, I am going to, I'm going to put some broccoli in my broccoli steamer, and we'll have the broccoli with the potatoes. Oh, let's check on these potatoes one more time while you're still with me. All right, let's see. And that's, oh, looking really nice. That sauce is gonna be so yummy. So we'll have the potatoes, the skewers, and some steamed broccoli, and that will be dinner. I hope you're having something fun tonight. Let me know in the comments what you've got planned for dinner tonight. Happy cooking.